Good morning, everybody. This is It's Adele Cherry coming at you with a Walmart haul. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about this, but for now, that's all I got until I can get out in the world and go thrift. And I've been playing with um, my GoPro. I'm gonna try to get bold enough to be able to record while I'm out, so that should be for some entertainment. But yeah, I go to the thrift store at lunchtime. The one by my house, they're first of all they're overpriced, and second of all, I rarely find anything there. It's weird because I live in the Bixby Knolls area, and well, I guess you could say not too many people move in and out, so I don't know. I think when you have a lot of people moving in and out, like well, there's a lot of apartments, so but when you get people moving in and out and they move and get rid of things, they drop things off at Goodwill. I don't know, but it's funny because every time I go, there's tons of people dropping off stuff. But yet, when you go in the store, it just seems like they never have anything good. I usually go at noon on Wednesday, and they had been open for 2 hours. So there are definitely other resellers out there. I have seen people, with their phones, looking up things, and I've seen young people in there, picking up things to resell. I've seen older people, like I see them with their phones, like looking at the thing and like looking it up. So I know that there are other. Now, it's not to say that they're looking for the same thing I'm looking for, but they are out there looking for things to resell. There are a lot of resellers out there. So I go on Wednesdays. It's not my favorite Goodwill. My favorite Goodwills are out of the area, but I'm not ready to leave my area and go to other, Goodwills to go thrifting. And then I just go real quick when the street sweepers come. I just run down there real quick and go thrift and come back, and that's it. So anyway, I'm gonna go get into my haul because I have lots to do. I'm doing this in my dining room today because Lord knows I have tons of stuff in the living room that I have to get put away today because I cleaned out my closet and I got rid of so far a bag and a half of clothes. I need to get rid of so much more. I have too much clothes. So anyway, yeah, that's why I'm doing it in here. So I haven't had a chance to wipe off anything, so I'm going to try to make this real quick because I do have to still wipe everything off before I, put it away. So I got the nasal strips. My sinuses have been kicking my butt. They kept me up all night last night. I'm so sleepy right now. And it just kept me up all night. I couldn't sleep. And I'm probably going to have to squeeze in a nap today. So I got some nasal strips. I was going to get the right, what is it called? The Breathe Right. But then I saw the generic, and I said, well, let me try these. A lot of times the generic works just as good, so I got those. And then I needed some Silver Centrum. And then, I was going to say it says 65 plus 13. Okay, that's the amount, so 50 plus. That's so funny because I can remember looking at this when I was like in my 30s, and 40s. I remember getting Centrum 30, whatever. And I used to look at the 50. I'm like, nope, I'm not there yet. And, whew, yeah, I'm in there now. So yes, I got Silver Centrum for women. Yeah, it's for your heart, brain health, eye health, and bone health. I need all that. And then Metamucil. Let me tell you guys, I don't know why, but this stuff is like a dessert to me. I really like it. I don't like the texture of it, but I do like it, and I like what it does to my body. That's all I'm gonna leave there is I like that it works, and that's it. And then, of course, I bought my low-carb tortillas. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I think I'm gonna make a turkey burger. I don't eat beef, and I'm trying to cut out all meat, but I'm gonna make a turkey burger. with sauteed mushrooms and onions on top in a tortilla, low carb tortilla. You know they make they used to make at Taco Bell the stuffed quesadilla, well, like the chicken stuffed quesadilla at El Pollo Loco. I love that. Haven't had that in a while though. But I'm gonna do that with a hamburger. Peanut butter. Always stuck up on peanut butter. Peanut butter is like the only thing that I eat that's sweet. Like, it's not even that sweet, but I don't know what's going on with Walmart. They put my stuff in a big old Ziploc bag. Thank you for the Ziploc bag. I can always reuse this, but I don't understand. Are you guys running out of bags? But yeah, so I got a big Ziploc bag, and I will be reusing that. And they gave me 2. So I'm just going to show you guys this. I got Brussels sprouts, bag of Brussels sprouts. I believe I got maybe 5 bags of the Brussels sprouts. I'm not going to take it out, you guys, because they got it nicely in here, and I'm putting it in the freezer just like this. So, Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts, especially roasted. And, of course, I bought green beans, my favorite. I wanted the big bag, but they had to do substitution, so they gave me some small bags, which is fine. I probably should have ordered small ones anyway. So I ordered 1, 2, 3. I did order broccoli florets, and they ran out of broccoli florets. I was trying to build up my frozen freezer stuff because I'm kind of like running low on frozen vegetables. And another one, 4. I believe that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's that. And yeah, so it was funny because this time I went and I pulled up. It was about 8:15. My appointment was between 9 and 10, but I did call them and let them know that I was there. And they were like, oh, okay, let's get it together. And then maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, they had my stuff in the car. And it's, what, 8:57 now. I got home about maybe 8:30. And, yeah, 8:57. It's not even time for me to pick up yet, and I'm already back home. So that worked out. What it is, you know, they tell you, one of the ladies I was talking to said, when you come, pull up and call us, and we'll start getting it ready. So I was like, instead of waiting for them to call me. So I was like, oh, okay. So I started calling. I bought biotin. I ran out of my regular biotin, so I needed to get some more of that. That is for hair, skin, and nails. Running low. Now, see, if I was at Dollar Tree, I would have been stocking up on this stuff there, but I haven't been to Dollar Tree. I don't know, Dollar Tree, one time I went there and the, you know, the boss, or I don't know if it was a supervisor or whatever, he was telling one of the ladies, and I heard him talking to her because the store was empty and they were just kind of stocking the shelves. And I remember seeing a lady back there, and I just stay away from everybody, but I remember what the lady looked like. And I remember him going around there saying, well, did you get your test? And she said, or did you get tested? And she said, yes. And he said, did you get your results yet? And she said, no. And he goes, well, you know, you're not supposed to come back until you have your results. And so when I heard that, it was like, I just left the store because I was just like, these people are just really, you know, this is early on too. So ever since then, I haven't gone back because it's like, yeah, come on, you don't know better? Anyway, so I just haven't been back there because Dollar Tree is a very small store and it's like always a lot of people in there. And then, matter of fact, the last time I did go again, and the last time I went, there was one register open and the line went all the way down the middle of the aisle. Everybody was social distancing, but it was just the fact that they had one line open and we were all going down one aisle and people were going around us looking at the things in the aisle. So I was just like, okay, that's it. I can't. So anyway, I would have gotten stuff like, I would have been stocking up on hand soaps and stuff like that. But I did go ahead and get, for some reason, they only let you get one at a time. Like, I went in to get 2. It wouldn't let me get 2, so I had to get 2 different ones. So anyway, I got Dialed and I got this Equate stuff. And so that's that. And I get these bags tied up. And then walnuts. This is the size I wanted to get last time, the big size. These are a very good snack for you when you are on low carb. Very, very good snack. I don't remember seeing avocados, and I could have sworn I ordered avocados. Let me keep digging. But anyway, yeah, this is a perfect snack for low carb avocados. Okay, so I did order some avocados, and I doubt if any will be ripe by well, I was going to say by tomorrow. Actually, tonight. Tonight is Super Bowl. Of course, I'm not going to be around anybody, not going anywhere. But I wanted to make some avo egg, like it's called an avo egg burger. But mine's going to be a tortilla, but it's an egg on. Well, see, I don't know how I'm going to do the egg. Well, I can do the egg, but I don't know. I'm not going to do it now because those avocados aren't ripe. So I'll probably just do it with like a slice of cheese on it. I did need fresh garlic. Um, I ran out of my fresh garlic. I went through it so quick. I've been cooking with a lot of garlic lately, so yeah, went through that. And I feel like I spent so much money and then I get so little. So I want to say I spent like maybe probably 50 something, 60 something dollars. I did get some more almond milk. Almond milk I love. I did order online I got the unsweetened great value almond milk from Walmart. I don't remember how much that was though. Not sure. I want to say it was like 2 something. Unpasteurized. Didn't know that, so that's going to be interesting. I hope that's good. But anyway, I went online to Amazon and I ordered some low-carb granola. I'm finding a lot of good low-carb stuff online. That's how I got my recipe for my pumpkin waffles on Pinterest. And then I went online and it's something called xanthan gum, and it's supposed to bind together whatever you're cooking. And so I got that on, and I bought low carb syrup, maple syrup, and yeah, I went on Amazon and got that. And then what else did I get? It was something else that I got. Something I got the almond flour, and I got the syrup. I think those were it. And I got those, I got those online, and it's so good. You guys, oh no, what is that? Why would they give it? Oh man, they gave. See, this is what the downfall of having someone else pick out your stuff. Look at the cucumbers. Cucumbers are disgusting, and I'm not going back up there, but I am going to call them and let them know about them. So, oh, and that's it, you guys. Dang it! I hate when they give me bad stuff. It's the second time they did that. But again, that's what you get when you don't want to go in the stores and you have someone else pick out your stuff, that they don't look after, they don't look at certain things like you do. They don't care because it's not theirs. But anyway, yeah, so my waffles that I make, the pumpkin waffles, it's a cup of almond flour. And let's see, the dry ingredients are a cup of almond flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder, 2 teaspoons of both baking powder and pumpkin spice. And then I put a little bit of cinnamon. I like cinnamon in mine, so I put about maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you put, what does it see? Whatever sweetener that you want to use. I do Splenda. I do a half cup of Splenda. And so let's see, we have and the xanthan gum. Now the xanthan gum I had to go online and buy, but it's a half teaspoon of that, and that holds it all together. So I did have to go online and get that. I don't know if you can get it in the stores, but that's the dry ingredients. I mix that up real good. And then in another bowl, I take 2 eggs, a half cup of pumpkin puree, half cup of water, half teaspoon of vanilla, and that's it. And mix that all up. Then you pour your wet ingredients to the dry, whip it up real good. Now I use one of the small waffle irons, and I spray that with Pam, and I put in like a dollop. I would say about probably 2 tablespoons of the batter on the grill, and then I push it down and let it cook. Now, when I cook that on my grill, if I cook it until the light goes off, it's still not done. I leave it on there until the light goes off and the light comes back on and the light goes back off again. So I guess it's two sessions. Like the light, you put it on, close it down. The light will come on. Okay, then the light's gonna go off. Then it's gonna come back on again. And I go check it, close it back down. Light's gonna come back on again, and then it goes back off. Then I take it off. That's how my waffle iron works. Because if you take it off, the center is not cooked, and it's when you try to take it off, it's just gonna fall apart on the grill. So what I usually do is let it cook hard enough to where it's nice and crispy. And all you gotta do, I literally take my hand and just kind of pick it up off the grill. So I usually make that, and then I also make my egg on there, the little mini waffle irons. I crack an egg on there. Stupid me this morning, I went and tried to do two egg whites and one yellow, or half of a yellow, yeah. And it just overflowed. I could have done it twice. I should have paid attention as I poured it on there, but it just kind of went over and I had to clean up a big fat mess. So yes, make sure you just don't put too much egg on there. If you're going to do more than one egg will fit. And it's cool because you put the top down. I do a sunny side up egg sometimes, and I put the top down, and it's like a sunny side egg in a waffle. But the yellow part ends up cooking like a boiled egg, but still, it's still good. And so, but yeah, you guys, my voice is changing. My allergies are so bad, you guys. It's just, ugh. And then I couldn't sleep last night, so you see I'm real sleepy now. I might go back to sleep. I don't know. I might end up going back to sleep for a little bit. It's 9 o'clock. I could probably go back to sleep for a little bit. I'm just really sleepy. But yeah, you guys, that is it. I should kind of stop touching my face. I didn't touch my face, but I touched my ear. I didn't wipe off this stuff yet, so yeah, I gotta get to doing that before I do anything. Anyway, you guys, yeah. So have a wonderful day. It's Sunday. It's very foggy here. Well, it was very foggy. It kind of cleared up a little bit. We're supposed to have a high of 63 sunny here in Long Beach, California. So that's good. That's nice. My poor niece, it's 10 degrees where she is in Indiana, in Indianapolis or wherever. But yeah, poor thing. She's supposed to be flying back out. If you don't know, my niece she works for a high functioning autistic adult school where they actually live on campus, and she's a director. She's training a director there. They wanted her to take the job, but she didn't want to leave California, obviously. It's going to be minus 17 over there when she comes out to California. But she's out there. They want her to move out there. She doesn't want to move out there, but she's out there for a year, and she's prepping another person to take over, and with still having the option. Her job is to get the school together, get more people to come, retrain staff, fire staff, rehire staff, and then prep. If she's not going to stay, she also needs to train the new manager that's coming. So she's doing that, and then she's flying out this weekend because she's training someone in Long Beach. So she's coming out for a couple of days to train, and then she said she paddle boards. And so she misses it so much, and so she wants to go out to the water. And so she was saying the day that she leaves is supposed to be minus 17 degrees, and I think tomorrow it's supposed to be snowing for 2 days. But anyway, she hates it. First, she was just kind of debating. Well, she likes it out there. It's nice, it's quiet, it's safe, it's cheaper to buy property out there, but she said she didn't know. She don't think she could do it. Just like anywhere anybody lives, if you're born and raised in a certain place and then you go somewhere else and you start to miss where you live. We're used to what we're used to. I have to say California has a lot of negatives. You know, it's very hard to buy a home out here. It's very, 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 very expensive to live out here. And to me, the crime is high, very overpopulated. Everybody's scrunched in, just everybody's boxed into one little, you know, into the Southern California. And the weather, you know, the weather is nice. Summertime can be a bit hot. Um, but we're not humid. We're dry hot. You know, California is a desert, you know. Um, so it's negatives. There's negatives, but when you're used to, you know, when you're used to something and you leave and you leave, you miss home, you know, because you learn how to maneuver, you know, with those things. You know, I don't know. I do have a lot of friends that have moved. I have one friend that moved to Arizona. She said, I will never, ever come back to California. She said, I'll come back to visit, but I will never live in California again. She loves it there. She has two twin girls. At the time she moved, I think they were probably like 10 or 11. And, you know, she moved out there and she has a son that has graduated from college. And, you know, she wanted a home out here. And, you know, it's just so expensive. Her company moved her out there, and ever since then, she's just been in love with it. And the houses are cheap, rent's cheap. You know, for what she was renting, she was living right down the street from me, and the rent on a small two-bedroom apartment is less than what a mortgage is. Well, let's see, how much did she, I think, well, no, she's renting a house, a huge house. I want to say she said it was 3 or 4 bedrooms, swimming pool, beautiful house. And she's paying way less for that than she is here. And I'm pretty sure mortgage is just as much. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, the amount of rent, you know, how the amount that you pay for rent out here. The amount that you pay, you know, to buy a home, you know, and I would say we're about neck and neck with New York. I mean, when people sit there and talk about how expensive it is in New York, it's like, that's here. And the thing about it is, you could be in a bad neighborhood where there's gangs and everything, and they still want, for a two-bedroom, 250 or 200 2000, I mean, sorry, 2,500, you know, in the 2000s for a two-bedroom in an old apartment in a raggedy neighborhood. And it is amazing. There's just too many people here. It's crazy. It's so expensive here. It is so expensive here. But, you know, we got 63 degrees today. Sun's coming out. You can go to chill at the beach. And then in an hour and a half to 2 hours, you're hip high to snow and snowing in the mountains. And, you know, it's just, what can you say, you know? But anyway, I just got off on a whole, this ain't what this is about. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and stay safe, be kind, love one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.